This week is semi-final week, so we're over here in Paris now for the first time, which is very exciting. The lads are raring to go. We left Marseille on the Monday after the game. Got a nice train up here.
Yes, buddy!
Unfortunately, there's a shot of me playing the piano in the Marseille train station.
Song again.
I think I was playing a little bit of Interstellar and a bit of Ludovico Einaudi, which you probably won't know.
Such a heartthrob player.
Being here in Paris, we're only here for obviously a shorter period of time. You know, I've had to settle in quickly, unpack the bags. We had a good training session yesterday. Got some good stuff out of that in preparation for this weekend. Day off today, which was, you know, very chilled out. Obviously, with a big game at the weekend, nothing too strenuous, not wanting to tire anything out mentally or physically. So a nice laid back one, and then we'll rip in tomorrow again, and then we're good for the game.
Guys, ready? The coaches will look after how long the session is. We make sure we get the intensity right. Okay? Let's make sure we attack the team. Go, cross inside!
Yeah, nice. Still don't think it's sunk in properly what's happening. I always say, you know, when you're in it, you never really have a minute to appreciate all the stuff that's going on, but being semi-final week, you know, the support from back home has increased enormously, and, you know, you can really sense that in the playing group, and it's starting to hit home what's going on. I was actually with Big George Martin, who I've been rooming with the entire campaign last night, and we were just talking about 4 years ago, we were in the academy together at Leicester, you know, playing games in front of 100 people, family and friends, and we're about to go out at the Stade de France in a World Cup semi-final, which is just bonkers. And to be able to do it with someone like George, Ches as well, who I've grown up with playing rugby, and, you know, we love each other, we're best mates, and to have that opportunity to do it with those people is just really special. Oh, he's back again, is he? We're a very big mix of guys who have been in this situation before, obviously back in Japan in 2019 and previous to that, and there's also, you know, a crop of guys who, like myself, who haven't experienced, you know, this World Cup knockout rugby yet. So, you know, we've had lots of conversations together as a team, talking about emotion, which I suppose is easy to dodge. It's the one thing I suppose you can avoid talking about before these big games, but, you know, we're tackling that head on. The guys have spoken who have been involved before. Some of the guys who haven't been involved have spoken about their feelings and just been honest. And I think when you have guys who are being vulnerable about the way they feel and being honest about it in front of the group, it really sort of binds everyone together. So it was quite a nice experience, you know, hearing from guys who have been there and done it, and it gives you that extra bit of oomph.
I think we've got to get to work, boys. As soon as the ball's going away from us.
We don't need to try and hide away from anything this week. I think it's probably something that I personally have got wrong in my career over the years, you know, in big weeks like this. I almost try and behave in a way that reflects well to other people rather than actually trying to be myself. I feel a combination of nerves and excitement, and I think that's a great, really healthy way to be. And I spoke in the meeting just now about that because there's some guys that haven't been in occasions like this, and I think it's important for them to be able to feel how they want to feel. We've addressed, you know, the enormity of the occasion. People are fully aware of it. We're not going to shy away from emotion and showing how much it means, and we're going to, of course, try and build that up throughout the week, but I think it's important for us to be aware of where we're at, and yeah, it's a hugely, hugely exciting week. We've got such a talented and hungry group of young players, and I think one of the healthiest things about it is how eager they are for information, how much they ask, Obviously I've got a great relationship with Theo. We've already had a conversation this week about what to expect from South Africa, what to expect from playing at the Stade de France. It's an amazing turnaround for me, and that I made my debut there in 2015. So to be going back there is really, really special. And the Nines will be having similar conversations with Alex Mitchell, because we've got two hugely experienced Nines in Danny and Ben. And I think that's a sign of a really tight-knit squad, is that ultimately we want to win as a team. Whatever 23 is out on the field, we want to be as best prepared as we possibly can be, and those little conversations are constantly ongoing.
The group that we're with, the boys around each other, just get the best out of everyone. They're there to clean up for you, you're there to clean up for them, and that's what's so special about this group. We're all good mates, and even if we aren't, the best of mates off the field, the second you cross that line, there's that feeling where you just know that you've all got each other's backs and you're willing to go for it for each other.
On the last one, we all clap.
I think when the dust is settled, it'll be an amazing experience to look back on. Of course we're going to want to go and win the World Cup. I think the dreams of every single person, staff, players involved in this, and the fans back home. And to look back on this experience, whatever happens, it's been incredible. I've learnt so much. I've made some great relationships, and hopefully in 4 years' time, I'll be there to have another crack.
Owen Farrell has the first points of the semi-final. Went down first, Mostert carries in, and it's been knocked on. And look at the England players celebrating like they've scored a try. Shot clock counting down, but Marnie Libbok beats it and sends it through the middle. Owen Farrell. Oh, he's hit it beautifully once again. England a rumble forward. Ben Earl again. Good carry there, first up from Ellis Genge, fresh off the bench in that bright white uniform. Owen Farrell, drop goal attempts. And it's there! Well, the drop goal is well and truly back in World Cup rugby. De Klerk feeds it. It crabs to the left. There's a penalty. Advantage to South Africa. Just under 4 minutes to go. And here he is from 49 metres to win this semi-final. Andre Pollard sends it through. England led almost all the way in this semi-final. That ball's gone forward at the breakdown, and there it is. There it is. South African hands aloft. They have come from behind, and they will defend their Rugby World Cup title.
so hard to put into words how we feel right now, I guess. So close, small margins in sport, I suppose. We really played an excellent game. We executed our game plan brilliantly and didn't quite have enough in the end. So there's some distraught people where it's really hard to take, but really proud of our effort. I can't thank the England fans enough for everything they've done for us over this last couple of months. It's been unbelievable. The support over here, the travelling support, people putting hands in their pockets to come over and support this team, given no one really gave us a chance 2.5 months ago, yet still people came over in their tens of thousands and it meant the world to us as a team. I hope that you watched with a smile on your face. That was our aim. We wanted to bring you on a journey with us, and we're sorry that we couldn't get over the line at the end, but at the same time we're immensely proud to be English, immensely proud to represent everyone at home. I think we showed a lot of fight and a lot of what being English is about tonight.